18 years old, and I should be home pumping gas and drinking pop. But instead, I'm one day escaped out of a German prisoner of war camp, and I'm running to stay out of sight. But I've got nowhere to run. I just kept through these woods, but now that I'm out in the open, I'm a sitting duck until I get into the next woods. Then where do I go? They don't put these POW camps out here for nothing. The German troops in every direction. Maybe if I head south to Italy or Spain and find some Allied troops that way.
I'm 20 years of age. I resigned from this war. I'm not deserting, I'm resigning. We keep getting shoot up for what? To help a madman take over the world? I'm getting somewhere far away until this war is over.
Je suis American.
Obviously. You must be an escapee.
You're American.
That's why I'm hiding here, too.
Cheryl Bates was an American girl with French relatives. She had been stranded in the countryside since the war began, with no way to get out of the country. She spoke French, but she couldn't pass for French, and she had no French ID. Lately, the resistance had learned of her, and she had helped them help several Allied escapees. So you think you can help me?
Possibly. You look like an Eddie.
My gosh, that's right. What else can you tell about me?
Name guessing's about my only trick.
You're good at it.
I just met a lot of soldiers named Eddie.
So how can you help me? The resistance?
They just did an operation. They won't be ready to do another for 3 weeks.
What was the operation? Oh, okay. Does that mean I'm going to have to stay here for another 3 weeks?
No, it's too risky. The Germans come by when they need something. Eggs, butter.
What then?
I just might have another way of getting you out of here.
Nein, Sie sprachen Deutsch, keine Angst zu haben.
Was wollen Sie denn?
Ich briefe verloren, das ist alles. Sind Sie nicht Deutsch?
Ich bin Schwedisch. Aber ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch.
Ein Kater?
It wasn't either that usual or unusual for a Swedish woman to be here. War displaces all kinds of people. I was just glad she wasn't German. I was too obviously making my way away from the war. I asked her for a map. I looked at the southern route, but she didn't care. Though she said German shoulders were all around. Her German was terrible, but she spoke some English, and so did I. Her name was Inga.
And your name is?
Hans.
Do you have any money?
No.
Then you need a gun. But you don't want to be a killer anymore.
You're a black market witch.
I am a businesswoman.
Can you help me out of here?
There might be a way.
This piece must be transported intact. The frame is hand-carved out of an oaken table from the rough scale in Dusseldorf. The paint is of an avenging angel brandishing a sword leading the Third Reich. This is as fine an example of Nazi art as there is to be found. And there is no way that is going to end up in the Führer's art collection. The frame has been reinforced, and it has been triple wrapped in canvas.
João was a piece of work. A hustler from Brazil, he was determined to rob the Nazis of their own artworks.
If Hannibal got elephants across the Alps, surely we can get one picture on his way.
I can't do this by myself.
Just might work.
Could we have a minute?
Do you trust this guy?
He's unscrupulous, but he detests the Nazis. As long as you're against them, you're with him. And he really, really wants to bring as much artwork back to South America as he can. And the more artwork he takes out of the hands of Germans, the happier he is. But if the Nazis ever caught him and put a gun to his head, he'd sing like a canary. This is whom you have. He knows about me. He knows nothing of my contacts. They'd like to kill him, except he always finds a way of making himself useful somehow. It just might be your ticket.
This is a painting by a leading member of the Third Reich, a Nazi general. They were killed to get it back. It should be wrapped up in a roll, but I don't dare butcher it by cutting it loose with what? A bayonet? Plus the frame is just as valuable. I will show you the way to freedom if you carry this painting.
But it takes 2 men to carry.
Have I got a surprise for you?
This is some screwy situation. I've got to keep one eye on this Croat who says he's deserting, and the other eye on this João character. I'd like to leave this painting right here and take João by the neck and make him tell me the way. But he could just as easily send me right into a German company, and I'd have no way of knowing. I've just got to trust that everybody has self-interest at heart. If this German really wants to desert, and if João really wants to get this painting out of here, if Inga really wants out from under the Nazis, if Shell isn't just running some kind of resistance operation right now, but wants to get out with me, then maybe we've got a chance. Maybe.